Today's Thursday. It's November 7th, 2K13. This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good Thursday morning.
Hey, thank you for being with us because...
Because why?
Because... Why? Because we love you.
Oh, we have some great interviews today. We have LaShaunne Moore, and you talked with her a while back. What topic was she covering?
LaShaunne is the Veteran Services Officer for the County of Wayne.
That's right.
She does a wonderful job. She's
I'm sure she's talking about the big parade this weekend.
Talking about the parade this week. Well, actually, it's next week. The parade on the 11th of November on Veterans Day.
That's right.
And
4 more days.
And yep, that's exactly right. So we're going to be talking about that, and there's still time. Let's see, I think today's the deadline.
Is it? For
today's
entries?
The deadline for entries. So you want to be sure, if you want to be in this parade, you have to call Shawn, and her number is 731-1490.
You think that's right?
I don't know.
Well, we also have some updates from the Paramount Theater of things that are happening right now in the next few weeks.
Yeah, right.
And boy, do they have a great lineup.
Oh, boy, do they ever.
Yeah, I was at a event yesterday, and Vincent Bridgers from the Paramount came, and he was giving an overview of all the things happening in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I was exhausted after hearing the spiel because they have something every night.
Something going on.
The holiday season is busy for them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is
a lot of holiday shows will be happening, and a lot of good deals, actually.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of package deals where you can come see 3 shows at the Paramount for the price of like 5 shows.
So you want to be entertained, and you want to be entertained in a very top-notch place.
Absolutely.
The Paramount Theater is the place to go. Why would you want to drive to Raleigh?
I don't know, because it's you have a lot of local talent, but then you also have a lot of professional talent that travel all over the world that come to the Paramount Theater as a part of their series.
And speaking of talent,
yes,
coming up on November 19th at Wayne Community College.
Yes.
Were you through? I'm sorry.
That's quite all right.
I'm sorry. I just jump in. Okay. The Battle of Chattanooga will be discussed at Wayne Community College. That's coming up November 19th. Our friend Dr. Bryson Bateman will be the speaker presenting that program. We saw him a few days ago.
We sure did at the Chili Challenge.
Yeah. On December 10th, Kirk Keller will present the highlights of the North Carolinians in the Battle of 1863. The highlights of North Carolinians in battle in 1863, not the battle.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it does. Anyway, Kirk and special guests discussing outstanding individuals.
And tonight...
That's December 10th. Yes, what's going on tonight?
Tonight at Mount Olive College, if you are ready to hear a symphony, they are offering their symphonic band. The Mount Olive College Symphonic Band will be performing tonight at the Mount Olive College Assembly Hall. It begins at 7:30. You don't want to miss it. All the information is on their website at moc.edu. But that's tonight, Mount Olive College.
Diana Ross, I hear a symphony. Right? Okay.
Of course.
That was one of her hits. Anyway, let's see what else is going on today. Oh, yeah.
On the 7th.
Okay, well, okay. I had birthdays here a moment ago.
Did you lose them?
What I did with them?
Don't know.
Okay, I didn't know.
It's the 7th all day long?
Today's the 7th. Today is a birthday.
Yes.
As soon as I find it, because I want to surprise you with it, because I can't really, I can't remember, is the birthday of one Billy Graham.
Really?
Yes,
My goodness.
Yes. I believe he's 95 today.
Wow, 95.
95 years today. Way to go, Dr. Graham. Dr. Billy Graham. What a wonderful man he is.
He's touched a lot of lives. You found it, maybe.
Yeah, right. There it is right there.
That's right, on the 7th of November.
It says he's 94, but I think he's 95 today. All right, also birthday today for Joni Mitchell. She's 69 years today, the singer is. You know who Christopher Knight is? 55 years today he is. He was Peter on the Brady Bunch.
Oh, okay. Yes, now it all sounds familiar.
Yeah, 55 years old. Hard to believe. Rachel Smith is 25, the dancer that's been featured in popular movies, including Iron Man 2, 17 Again, and Burlesque. Rachel Smith is 25. Tommy Thayer, 52, lead guitarist for Kiss and Black and Blue. Nathan Adrian's 24 today, Olympic gold medal swimmer. Reed Ewing, 24, played the role of Dylan in the comedy drama Modern Family, alongside, now I know who this is, Sofia Vergara.
Oh, yes.
I thought that was a phony made-up name of some phony made-up commercial on
Nope.
television. That's a real person.
That's absolutely a real person.
I didn't know that until I read this right here, because I'm not necessarily a watcher of Modern Family.
Right.
I'm sure it's a good show.
It's funny.
Oh, okay, good. But
comedic.
she is on that show, but I thought that was a made-up name. I thought that was a phony person. Anyway, Jason and Jeremy London having birthdays, identical twin actors who appeared together on the TV series Seventh Heaven.
I remember that.
They
were little.
They were twins. They were little.
Yeah, they were little teeny kids,
Yeah.
like less than a year old.
Yeah,
when they first started on the
They
show.
were just little. Lucas Neff is 27, played the role of Jimmy Chance in Fox's network sitcom Raising Hope.
Okay, yeah.
He's 27. And rocker Johnny Rivers having a birthday.
How old is he?
He is 70 today, and I'd love to say that he was really a nice guy, but I can't say that. Anyway, Secret Agent Man, his big hit, okay?
All right, well, let's go check in with LaShaunne Moore and the Paramount Theater.
Today we're talking with Sean Moore, who is the Wayne County Director of Services, the Veteran Services Office, and thank you for being with us. How you doing?
Just fine.
Just about had your title all turned around there. Thanks for being here, Sean. I appreciate you coming in and talking with us. Every once in a while, Sean will come by and tell us about things of interest to veterans in the area. And we do have a big veterans community here in Wayne County.
Yes, we do.
And surrounding counties as well. Now, is there a Veteran Services Office in each county?
Yes.
All right, so you serve mainly Wayne County.
Correct.
All right, so that would be everybody. Right? Okay. All right, good. All right, so your office is on East Ash Street.
Correct.
In the former Sportsman's World Complex.
It's
Nash Printing.
Nash Printing.
Nash
Correct.
Printing Complex, I knew that. In the former Nash Printing Complex
Correct.
right there at 2001
Suite D.
Suite D, East Ash Street, Goldsboro. And we'll give this phone number again a little later on, but what's the phone number of your office there?
It's 919-731-1490.
And I believe I'll have that on the screen there in just a few minutes, okay? All right. Well, here it is November, and there's a lot of things happening in November, including Veterans Day.
Correct.
Coming up November 11th. It always happens on November 11th. And it always happens that we happen to have a Veterans Day parade every year here in Goldsboro and in Wayne County, right?
Yes.
All right. This is already in place, right?
Correct.
We know when and where.
Yes, it will be November 11th.
November 11th.
And the parade will start, the parade itself will move at 11 o'clock, but there'll be a small ceremony starting at 10:45.
Okay. And and this is downtown Goldsboro.
Correct.
Will there be a stage?
Correct. The
speakers?
platform will be at the Waynesboro House in that location. We will have a quick speaker, maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
It'll be Colonel Levitt from Seymour Johnson.
Wonderful.
But yeah, it's just a small, you have a speaker and the national anthem and the presentation of colors, and then the parade begins.
Wonderful. Now, over the past several years, there have been, some of the parades have been long, some have been short. How are we doing this time?
This time we could stand to have a number of more participants.
Okay, we could.
Yes.
All right. So there's only a day or two left here, so what are we looking at as far as how would someone participate in the Veterans Day Parade?
They would just need to come by the office and pick up an application form, and they can either fax it back to the office or bring it back to the office. We just need to have an original signature on it, and I would glad to put you in the lineup.
All right, as quickly as possible, because
Yes.
again, the date on the parade is,
November 11th.
and the cutoff date is
November 7th.
November 7th.
Yes.
Ouch. Okay. Well, you don't have a lot of time here, so let's get with the program. If you want to be in this Veterans Day Parade, and who can be in the parade?
Anybody.
Anybody.
All we ask is that your float or your group just have a patriotic theme. You know,
Sure.
you come out with your red, white, and blue and your flags, and anyone in the county can be a
All
part
right.
of it.
Anybody in the county can be a part of it. Red, white, and blue. Patriotic theme on your, and we're talking scout troop, religious organization,
Correct.
churches. We're talking families, talking
Individuals.
individuals. If you're an individual, Joe Smith. Not picking on Joe Smith, but that's just a name that came up. Okay, John Doe. and you want to be in the parade, just grab your American flag and march in the parade.
There
right?
you go.
There you go. And again, that's 731-1490, 731-1490. And you get details here from Shawn, and she can tell you how to get back in that parade, get in the parade. And what's the cost to join, to be in the parade?
Nothing at all.
What? Nothing?
There's no entry fee.
No entry fee. Show your patriotism, and thank our veterans for the service they have offered, and for protecting us, and being and for serving their nation.
Exactly.
Right. We appreciate it. And you know, unfortunately, a lot of people, or some people, I should say, not a lot, most people understand, but there are still some people that confuse Memorial Day and Veterans Day.
This is true.
And Memorial Day is the day that we observe, that we remember those
fallen soldiers.
Those fallen soldiers, those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
Correct.
Veterans Day, November 11th, formerly Armistice Day, is what?
A time to celebrate and to show honor to those who have served.
Indeed. Indeed. So, you brought a list with you here, and this, of course, we have the Wayne County Commissioners. And with the Veterans Services Office, you also have a board, a Veterans Services Office board. And I have a list here you brought with you. And the districts served by the board in your office coincide or correlate with the county commissioners. For instance, Steve Keene, County Commission Chair, represents District 4 with the County Commissioners, but Bill Carr, our buddy Bill Carr, is in District 4 for the Veterans Services Office. So anybody who lives in District 4,
who has any veteran in District 4 who has a question about veterans benefits or just anything that they think needs to be improved in Wayne County for the veterans or changed, they can go to Bill Carr with their issues, and then he would bring them to the board.
His number's in the book. Now, I know his number, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to look it up. Okay, but our buddy Bill Carr, I love Bill.
Yes.
He's a good friend. Also, Joe Marm.
Yes.
Yeah, Colonel Marm, of course, is living here in Wayne County, and a true hero, a great American. Joe Marm is represents District 1.
Yes.
To the veterans of Wayne County, Veterans Service Office District 1. Correlating with Ray Mayo in that district. George Wayne Aycock. Wayne Aycock is Commissioner at Large, so he represents the entire county.
Correct. And we do have 3 at-large members to the board.
Okay.
Bill Graham, Al Green, and Bill Boyd.
And Bill Boyd, Reverend Bill. All right. All right. So we all know Bill Graham, who recently was honored with the Order of the Longleaf Pine.
Correct.
Very well-deserved honor, I might say. But, of course, we all know Al Green and Bill Boyd, and they are the at-large representatives if you're a veteran, at-large in Wayne County. Also, who else do we have here? Joe Lofton, representing District 3 of the Veterans Services Office. That correlates to John Bell's district.
Correct.
If John Bell is your commissioner, then that means Joe Lofton is your Veterans Services Office
board member.
Board member.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, who else we have? My arm's not long enough.
I see.
You see?
Mr. Carl Groover, who is in District 2 with Mr. Cromartie, Edward Cromartie, who's the commissioner.
Right, that's the southern part of Wayne County, out around the Mount Olive area, and in that area, District 2. Joe Doherty of District 6 shares that district with Vic Miller. Vic is District 6 board member of the Veterans Services Office. And then we have Bill Pate of District 5, he and Donald Peterson. Donald Peterson is your board member.
Correct.
There, right? All right, now, if I was a veteran who needed help, what would I call these people for? Or why would I contact these people? Give me an example of what perhaps Bill Carr could help me with, or Joe Marr.
Say, for instance, if you just have an idea of how you could better help the veterans of Wayne County. Say if you know yourself you have issues with transportation, even though we have a clinic here, maybe you have an idea of some type of route that the buses could take to help the veterans get to the clinic. Then you would speak to your person on the advisory board and tell them your idea, and then they would either go to the commissioners or Gateway, whomever it would take,
in order to see if that plan can be enacted.
So there's a lot of support being offered by the board members here. They're not only board members, but they offer support to the veterans here.
Correct.
Veterans who may need help, need assistance in some way.
Correct.
All right. You mentioned the clinic. We're very proud of our new VA clinic here. And it is a beautiful facility.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous. Tell me about that. It opened up a few months ago.
Yes.
And what are some of the services perhaps offered by the VA clinic?
Well, because it's only a clinic, it's only offering primary care, so it's just like your regular doctor that you would go to, and mental health at this time.
Okay.
Anything else, you would have to go back to the Fayetteville VA for any type of specialty care.
Okay, we can understand that. You can't, money is tight. Have you heard about that?
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Money's tight, so we can't build the hospital for the VA that we would love to have here, but we do have a clinic. And this was a long time coming. There was a lot of hard work that went into this, into getting that VA clinic here. And it's an amazing facility. They do wonderful work there, so if you're a veteran, you really need to take advantage of this, the VA clinic here, because they do great work out there. But for things that are bigger, more serious, perhaps bigger medical needs, you still need to go to Fayetteville or to Durham.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So, all right, we got all that. Now, your office, if there's a veteran here who's perhaps new to the area, who may not know about your offer of help, what do you do? What does your office do?
We basically do whatever kind of claims you would send to the VA. So we assist with the disability claims, pension claims for both the veteran or the widow, education benefits for the children or the spouse or widow. Basically any type of claim that would need to be filed with the regional office.
Okay. And again, the office is on East Ash Street at 2001 Suite D.
Correct.
And you're at 919. Let's put that number up there. I'm going to put your phone number up there, okay? You're at 919, according to that number right there. It's right in front of us here. Right in front of us. 919-731-1490.
Yes.
Okay? All right. Sean Moore has been our guest today, and Sean is the Director of the Veteran Services Office at 731-1490 here in Wayne County. At 2001 East Ash Street, 919-731-1490. And it's always a pleasure to have you come by. Thank you for your service to our country. Sean was in the Army.
Yes.
Right? You were in the Army, you've separated from the Army, and now you're not in the Army now, are you?
No.
Okay, right. You're just not just, but I mean you are the Director of the Veteran Services Office here. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Moore. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sherry Archibald. I'm the director of the Paramount Theater and very excited to have some wonderful co-producers here to talk about an event that's coming up here in the month of November. We're very excited to have co-producers for the production of Treasure Island, provided by Stage Struck, which is our young people's theater group. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me here.
Thank you for having us.
Stage Struck has a wonderful reputation of putting on wonderful, elaborate, exciting and fun productions. And so I have no doubt that this will be just the same, if not better. Treasure Island is going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. And I was just asking before we got on the camera how many times you all have produced, and you all would tell me this is your first year. I know I've seen your faces a lot because you're here, whether you're producing or not, you're helping in some form or fashion. And Stage Struck is wonderful about that too. The parents are probably working as hard as the kids are, from what I've seen. If you don't mind, let's just go around with introductions.
Okay, I'm Nikki Jackson. My son Adam has been in the productions many times since he was a little boy. He's 13 now, so I've been involved with the productions as a parent, but I decided to help out as a producer this year.
Wonderful. And Nikki, what is his role in Treasure Island?
He is one of the pirates, Pirate Justice Death.
Okay. And I'm sure that the kids are loving getting
They're
to
loving
be pirates.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
My name's Holly Heller. This is my first time co-producing also, but my son RJ has been in Stage Struck for many, many years. Started off as a buccaneer in Peter Pan.
Oh wow, that's been a little while.
Yeah, Yeah, so.
And RJ I met earlier, so yes, he's been involved for a little while.
He's definitely grown up a little bit since then. So yes, he's Dr. Livesey.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, very excited.
I'm Teresa Flynn, and this is her first time producing here. But Emily's, my daughter's done I think 6 shows, including the summer programs in Missoula. So she's real excited to be in this production. And this time around, she's going to be Anne Bonny.
Oh, very good.
Which is very exciting with Eastern North Carolina history.
Yes.
That character is not in the original novel, but it's exciting to have her.
Oh, good. I'll bet she is loving that. Well, I know Stage Struck, we've talked many times and interviewed with Stage Struck, but they put on 2 major productions every year with a drama in the fall and a musical in the spring, and then 2 very big camps throughout the summer too, which really helps the kids to kind of get involved and find out what it is they like about the performing arts. It allows them to get behind the scenes as well as on the stage if they want. So I know that you all are about to enter your 25th year at Stage Struck, isn't that right? It's been a very strong organization, and it really does a lot for our community, for our kids certainly, but also for, I think, parents just really come together. It's very much a family atmosphere. So with Treasure Island, let's just share with our patrons specifically the dates and how they can get tickets before we go any further, because that's going to be real important information. Teresa, would you mind sharing that?
The performances are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday nights are 7 p.m. and Sunday is a matinee at 3 o'clock. Tickets are going on sale.
November 2nd is to the general public.
Okay.
Yes.
And do they need to call or go by Stage Struck's office to be able to get their tickets?
Yes.
If they have questions, though, they can call at 736-4530, and often just check out information on their website, which is stagestruck.org. So that's a great way. Now, how many students, how many children are involved in the production for Treasure Island?
62.
Wow, that's awesome, and not surprising, because normally there are anywhere from 60, 70 to 80 in the productions that you all put on. So I know that I don't think it's top secret. I think the spring musical title is out, but I'm excited about it because it's Footloose.
It is Footloose.
And so that's going to be a lot of fun, and hearing the music already, I can't wait.
And our audition dates for that are December 2nd and 3rd.
And they usually follow very quickly after you get through
So
one thing.
turnaround.
Very quick turnaround.
Absolutely. So I would encourage our patrons who are watching and have children who are interested in getting involved to take a look at the website and stay on top of that to get involved with the spring production as well, because that will be a huge production. And parents are so involved with the sets, the costumes. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of need, and just a lot of fun for the students. I know they work very hard, and it's evident when they're on the stage that they work very hard. So they do a great
They
job.
put a lot of time and effort into it.
Absolutely.
And they form great friendships through it too.
And usually we often have them here interviewing sometimes, and it's obvious that they have formed really close bonds with each other and enjoy hanging out with each other and preparing for production. So
And they're so talented.
they are.
Very talented.
Well, I think that their talent is just expanded through the efforts that happen here. So it lets them know this is something I want to continue to do and that I really like learning about. So it's been very good. Well, it is wonderful to have you 3 here, and I'm sure that we will never know that this is your first time co-producing. I don't know about you, but the wonderful thing for me about co is you just have a partner, in crime to help out with, and
We've made a great
having
team.
3 of you
It has. It's been great.
is very good. And so I'm sure that Stage Struck appreciates all your efforts, and when we see all those kids on the stage, we will appreciate your efforts too. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you here, and definitely get your tickets for Treasure Island, scheduled for November the 15th, 16th, and 17th, right here at the Paramount Theater. Tickets are available at Stage Struck, and you can see them right on Chestnut Street and purchase your tickets Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, beginning November the 2nd. Look forward to seeing you here for Treasure Island.
All right. And we're back on WGTV. That's Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us today. It is a Thursday. It's November 7th. And I failed to ask a trivia question.
Well, we need to hear it.
All right. Let's see. I've got a couple of ways I could go with this thing, but here's one.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen.
What is all the states in the Union are multi-syllable names Alaska has 3 syllables. Hawaii has 3 syllables. All except one. One U.S. state is a 1-syllable name.
Maine. Maine.
Let's ask another question.
Yeah, it popped right into my, I mean, seriously, it's like, really? We all should know that.
Yeah, everybody should know
You
that.
should know that.
You should know that. All right, well, here's another one.
But good try.
Well,
Warm-up question.
that was a warm-up question. That was for practice, right? No,
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Are you familiar with Disneyland in California? It's in Anaheim. Since 1950-something, 55, I guess, it's been out there. 53, 55. I remember opening, well, I don't remember, opening day, and I believe it was 53, but the 3 people opening up was, of course, Walt Disney.
Yes.
Ronald Reagan was there.
Okay.
And Art Linkletter.
Okay.
Loved Art Linkletter. But there was one of the features of Disneyland is Tomorrowland.
Okay.
Now, Tomorrowland is designed to represent the future.
Of course.
What year? A specific year was designed to represent a specific year in the future. And the question is, what year was that? That was
I have no idea.
Tomorrowland.
Give us a hint.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
It was another year besides 1955.
Wow.
Yeah, it was later, and it was in the latter part of the.
That year 2000.
That's a good answer, but no,
Thank
it was
you, but it's a wrong answer.
It was not that long, not that far away.
Okay.
1955 in Tomorrowland was actually 19. You ready?
Yes.
86.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder why they picked that year.
I don't know. 86 because it showed things flying around, which we don't have that yet.
Like cars flying
Like
around.
Cars flying and people flying. You know, it was a George Jetson's kind of a scene, but
right.
But 1955 is when they built Tomorrowland to make it look like it was 1986. But you think about it, that's 31 years,
Right.
roughly.
Of course.
If you take now and add 31 years, that's what? 2046, which seems like a really long time from now.
Right.
You know,
So what does Tomorrowland look like now?
yesterday.
Does it? Okay. Okay. Yesterday land.
Yesterdayland.
Oh, thank you for the trivia. We always enjoy learning a little more, making ourselves a little more aware
I hope
of trivial things.
Coming up on November 12th,
Yes.
next week, Dr. Jim Atkins has done this many times out at Wayne Community College. There's going to be an HIV/AIDS presentation. They do this every year, and they've done it
Yes,
for
they
many
do.
years. At 7 o'clock, they close the doors. To attend this, you have to be there before 7 o'clock. After 7 o'clock, because of the sensitivity of the topic, they close the doors. No one's allowed to enter after. But it's at 7 o'clock. It starts in Moffett Auditorium. And
Is there a fee or anything?
there's no fee. It's free of charge. You just simply go and attend and learn something because it's very interesting. And Dr. Atkins, a wonderful man. He's done this for many years and
Understands the importance of
he
the
certainly
awareness.
does. He certainly does. It's coming up November 12th. All right?
Well, I believe that's all for today, Wayne.
We're out of time.
We're
already.
out of time.
We
It's
just
time
got
to
here.
wrap it up. I know.
Okay.
We'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll do that. I'll tell you what, I hope you join us tomorrow. We start at 7, then it repeats at noon, then again later in the day, okay? So join us again tomorrow for Wayne Goldsboro Television. Until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.